into a venue and just some of the guys. So Dennis, like one of my favorite fights of yours to watch was a fight you took on 12 days notice. You fought Frank Trigg. You fought him twice, but I kind of like to go one at a time. You fought him at WFA 4. Would you mind walking us through that fight?
Yeah, I took the fight on short notice, and then we were having a good scrap. I mean, I thought we were having a decent fight, and then the dude like knees me in the balls, kicks me in the balls, and like it fucked me up. He kicked me really good, and to the point where like when I went to the hospital afterwards, I had to get an ultrasound on my balls, and the two nurses were arguing over who was going to give me the ultrasound. Ridiculous.
Like they both wanted to or they didn't want to.
But my ball, they wanted to. The ball was like in my fist, like one of them did. It got caught in between my cup and yeah. So, but he acted like he was a freeway hero after that fight, like he did something good or something. But that fight ended up being a loss on my record because they didn't have it in the books at that time that if you used an illegal technique that you could win, and so they ended up changing the rules after that fight in Nevada.
That's strange because Chris, he got clipped. I mean, there was no, like you see his eyes, like when someone's concussed, they have a certain look. And when somebody gets kicked really hard in the balls, it's a different look. He had that different look. Whatever the opposite of like a concussion of your balls looks like, he had that on his face. Like he was like, "Oh my God!" But they gave Frank Trigg the win via abandonment, like because you couldn't answer the bell.
Right, they gave me 5 minutes to continue, and I was like, "Dude," I told the ref, "I'm like, look at my nut, dude. It's fucking getting huge."
He opened up his trunks so the referee could see his balls. Like, I'm not lying.
Well, it was like growing, like it was swelling, like fucking bigger and bigger. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna fight with a fucking nut the size of my fist,
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. I'm on a limb here. How did Frank Trigg strike you before the fight? Did you like him? Did you not like him? What was he like personally?
I didn't have any opinion on him really. Like he was
a pro.
After the whole, like we fought again in UFC, and
well, you were winning that fight. Like you were absolutely winning that fight, and he was starting to bend. I might also add. Prior to that low blow.
I thought the referee stopped the fight way fucking soon on that in my UFC fight with him.
I'm talking about the WFA 4 fight. You were absolutely pulling ahead, and then you received that low blow.
Yeah, I mean, but it was not even a full round. I mean, it was a good round, you know what I mean? But it was like I was winning. I can't say he was, it was just something that happened, and then I got kneed in the balls. It should have been a no contest, not some bullshit abandonment.
It's weird.
All fights moving forward from that will be a no contest because I had to write a letter to that what was that guy's name? The guy that used to run the commission.
UFC guy now. I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Not Rafferty.
Ratner.
Yeah, Ratner.
Mark Ratner.
I wrote a letter to him and explained to him like, hey, if I wanted to, the rule makes no sense because how about I go out and poke somebody in the eye and then if they can't continue, then I'm the winner.
Or just start kicking people right in the nuts right from the beginning. Bam, as hard as you can all the time. They can't continue. I could have been a champ.
Chris, you're devious, man. That's terrible, man.
Well, Dennis, you also like in UFC 48, you obviously lost to Frank. And at the end of it, Frank goes over and gives you double fingers. And he explains that he was angry because you contested the first fight and he rightfully won that first fight. Did you run into him afterward? Did you guys bury the hatchet or was it just kind of
what happened afterwards is there was Abu Dhabi 2005 in Long Beach, California. And this was before his fight with GSP. And I trashed his knee. So I got him I put him in the people from Abu Dhabi were so nice to me. I said, I want to join the tournament. I was like a late entry. I go, can you please make me go against Frank Trigg in the first round? And they were like, we can't do that. We can't let you pick. But lo and behold, I was against Frank Trigg in the first round. And I grabbed a hold of that heel and I fucking yanked it, and you could feel it just tear. So he went in that fight with GSP with a torn knee, but after that, like we buried the hatchet, you know, like.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
You know, back during those times, I know, like in between UFCs, you'd fight in other organizations. We all did because there was no contracts or whatever. Like